Good morning, boys and girls, from Black Powder headquarters and the Bojangles studio high on Sassafras Mountain. CDA presents Realtree Radio. Welcome to a brand new, unused Saturday morning. Good morning, boys and girls, from the Bojangles studio high in the mountains of North Georgia. This is O'Neill Outside presenting to you Realtree Radio. Welcome to a brand new, unused Saturday morning. Yes, indeed. What a great weekend we've got coming up. I hope you're able to join us this morning. It's 4:06 Eastern Time, broadcasting from WSB AM and 95.5 FM and the 126 SB Nation stations all over the country, and on your iPad and your telephone and at WSBradio.com and on and on and on. We are duplicated. So I hope you'll join us this morning. The program is brought to you every Saturday by Tough Shed, Horsetown, Hayes Auto, Realtree, Fire Aid, Timbuktu Outdoors, True Turn, Roadrunner, Crocodile Bay Resort, Stripling's General Stores, Works Tools, the Whitetail Institute, Rugged Ridge, Jeep Parts, and Thorogood Boots. And I hope you'll stick around and will join us for some calls from time to time. We have a lot of things to do. It's my pleasure to invite you to watch O'Neill Outside television. It's on Fox Sports networks all over the country. It's on the Pursuit Channel. It's on Tough Shed. It's on the Hunt Channel. It's disgusting. It's everywhere. This week, Travis is in West Texas hunting for whitetails with his buddy Dakota Russell, and there's a lot of things to see and learn. And I got to tell you, that Texas is a hunting paradise, and that rascal Travis gets to enjoy it every fall season, and so you can watch the show. We'll have the radio prize package, the Silent Hero, the Medal of Honor, and I'll tell you all about, I'll tell you now. O'Neill Outside, the book. O'Neill Outside. 65 years in the outdoors, the people and places along the way. You can get it at Amazon and go to O'Neill Outside webpage and click on the book cover. And you can own it, and then just in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have the Audible version. O'Neill can read the book to you. So we have a busy morning. 404-872-0750, 800-972-8255. O'Neill Outside and Realtree Radio headed your way when we get back. Good morning, boys and girls, from Black Powder headquarters and the Bojangles studio high on Sassafras Mountain. CDA presents Realtree Radio. Welcome to a brand new, unused Saturday morning. Welcome back. 12 after the hour. The telephone numbers, should you like to join us on the program this morning. Telephone numbers are 404-872-0750 in the Atlanta, Georgia area, and all across the country at 800-972-8255. I had a fellow drop by the cabin yesterday evening, and a fellow in the neighborhood, nice guy, and he was kidding, of course, but he told me, he said, "O'Neill, you need to take me fishing." And it caused me to think to ask you guys this morning, if you were awarded an opportunity to go fishing with any of, we'll call the network TV stars, Bill Dance, Roland Martin, Jimmy Houston, you name it, maybe Kevin Van Dam, the tournament champions, the stars of fishing and bass fishing all across the country, or even a place, Crocodile Bay Lodge, or some place to go. You can go, and you can take a friend, and you can go fishing with this person. Who would it be? And why? You're awarded a trip for two with Bill Dance, Roland, Jimmy, all of these fabulous TV stars. Which one would it be and why? 404-872-0750 or 800-972-8255. If I can get my screen to work properly, we'll be getting to those. There we are. We'll be getting to those calls, I think. So let me know that. I'd love to have a conversation with you on that subject. One of the things that we'll be doing today also in the second hour is, of course, our Medal of Honor tribute and our Silent Hero Award, or this account, Silent Hero account. We enjoy doing that so much, and there's so many people who really get a kick out of that we give some allegiance, some recognition to people who should be famous but aren't. We started that about 5 years ago, and we constantly get messages about that. And we'll have, let's see, it's 14 after the hour. At 25 after the hour, we'll also have the radio prize package, and you'll be able to win something. We always like to give stuff away here on the show. 404-872-0750, 800-972-8255. Woman Williams is joining us this morning. Oh, my goodness, I heard you rumbling around up there. Well, good. Here's your radio prize package list. Okay, well, there you are. You're on your way to being part of the program this morning. So there you are. Well, a little bit back to normal, sure enough. So, okay. Okay. Let's. It's 15 after the hour. Let's go ahead right now and pick the first caller, and that first caller is Matt, and he's calling from Cumming, Georgia, on O'Neill Outside. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, O'Neill. How are you today?
Just fine, thank you. All right, out of all the TV stars now that you watch on the outdoor programs, who would you invite to go fishing?
Yours truly, brother.
Yeah, it would be O'Neill, huh?
It would be O'Neill. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Bill Dance never got me a muzzle loader for winning the big prize pack.
Oh, well, you're very kind to say that.
I'm a past victor.
Okay,
so,
well, commenting on that, you won it.
I did win it.
You won it.
But I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I've been listening to you for so long now, and you turned this Yankee Southern. That's all I could say.
All right, good. Where are you from, Matt?
I'm originally from Pennsylvania, but I've been here for almost 20 years now.
Okay. Now, Woman Williams and I drove through Pennsylvania. Pardon me. Drove through Pennsylvania, and my goodness, that's a rural state, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's funny. It took me to move to Georgia. Now, I grew up deer hunting in 8-degree weather out there in the Poconos, and it took me to move to Georgia to realize how rural it really was. I forget all this stuff about guns and all the crazy stuff in the media now. It's like, I remember driving to school and having my 30-06 in the rack and then going hunting right after school.
There you are.
And it's just, everything has just changed. But it took me moving to Georgia to realize how rural it was. But I'll tell you what, I wouldn't change it. Living here is great. The deer season's like 5 times as long. So.
Yes, long deer season.
It is, and it's just a beautiful state here. And
yes,
your show's just awesome. It's really helped me over the years, learning this new, well, not new anymore, but new to me when I moved here. Little outdoor tricks and tips.
Well,
thank
good.
You so much.
Well, I thank you. I consider that a compliment that you picked me as somebody you would like to go fishing with if you could.
I would love to, man.
I'm flattered.
I think you are a wealth of knowledge, and you and your wife do a great service to this area.
Well, you're very, very kind. I appreciate that. All right, my good friend. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Good luck
Bye-bye.
to you. There you are. We're looking for people to call to tell us to whom would you invite, or you would invite whom? Okay, to go fishing. Is it Bill, Roland, Jimmy, who? Anyway, it is 18 after the hour, 404-872-0750-800, 972-8255. We find that interesting sometimes, and I will tell you that those guys, the ones I've been mentioning, Bill Dance, Jimmy Houston, Roland Martin, Hank Parker, that's probably the four most famous of the television stars. I would tell you that those people are just like you see them on television, that I know. I mean, I've never fished. Let's see, did I go fishing with Roland? No. I went to Roland Martin Marina one time and went fishing, but Roland was out. But anyway, they're all great guys, every single one of them. And I believe the longest running show is Bill Dance in the territory of, probably in the territory of 43 or 44 years that he has had his show. Either he or Roland, but they're all just like you see them on television. The most soft-spoken probably is Bill or Hank Parker. Okay, 19 after the hour, and we've got a busy morning. But one of the things I want to ask you to do is for you to visit. Oh, I forgot to tell you, are we on Facebook right now, baby? Okay. The radio show, you can watch us on Facebook this morning, as every morning. And then by January of the year, we will we'll have this radio show on several of the outdoor television networks. Let's see if I got time for this. I surely do. Okay, let's talk to JP calling from Marietta. Good morning, JP.
Hey, good morning, O'Neill. Just woke up and turned y'all on, and I just thought I'd share real quick with your WSB listeners.
Please.
That I used to somebody I know all my friends wanted to fish with, that I did fish with several times, is Larry Munson, the Georgia Bulldog announcer.
You bet.
And Larry was probably the finest bass fisherman I have ever fished with, O'Neill.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. I know he had a fishing show of his own for quite a while.
Yes, sir, up in Nashville, Tennessee, where when he was the Vanderbilt announcer before, he came down. A lot of people don't realize he was the Atlanta Braves announcer for a while.
Yes, he was, with Milo Hamilton.
Yes, sir, back in the 60s. Yeah. But Larry was, I'll tell you what, his language was a little salty there for 5:30 in the morning there at the IHOP there in Dunwoody, where we were fishing. And my parents lived on a private lake over there. It was loaded with bass.
He was a great guy.
Really a lot of big ones, but he outfished me every time, and he loved to eat them, O'Neill.
JP, I've got to go, pal. I thank you for calling, and we will register Larry Munson as one of the people that would be invited. Have a great weekend, pal. This is O'Neill with O'Neill Outside, and we'll be back. Good morning, boys and girls, from Black Powder headquarters and the Bojangles studio high on Sassafras Mountain. CDA presents Real Tree Radio. Welcome to a brand new, unused Saturday morning. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the radio prize package on O'Neill Outside, and you're listening to, isn't this fun? This is the #1 live outdoor-based radio talk show in the world. And WSB, AM and FM, the Sports Broadcast Radio Network, and Facebook, and lots of different places. So if you're joining us, that's who you're talking to. So it's time for the radio prize package. So here's Woman Williams with the rules and the prize package list, and you can win. Here she is.
When I was getting ready upstairs, I had you on the radio in the bathroom. And I wanted to tell you that you are not on Tough Shed TV.
Is that what I said?
Yes.
It's tough TV, not tough shit TV.
Yeah, right, exactly. I just thought you might be interested.
that's
They don't
good.
have a TV.
Well, I'm
station
nervous about
yet.
this. I'm nervous every week.
Are you?
Well, not really.
I didn't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Radio prize package. If you're 18 years old or older and you have not won a prize package in the last year, you can win this one. A Fire Aid fire suppressor, a $25 gift certificate to Bass Pro Shop, a $10 gift card to Bojangles, and a bag of something. It's not a bag of something. It's a Bojangles bag. I have not seen one.
It's cups and spoons and knives and koozies or whatever you call
really?
those things. Yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't have one of those. Okay, and a coupon for one Swaggerty's Farm product,
Okay.
a Georgia DNR Regulations magazine hat, keychain, and a Game Check wallet keeper, a bottle of Big Green Egg barbecue sauce, a Real Tree hat and decal combo, a Data Sport forecaster and moon phase clock, the latest edition of the Angler magazine and Dude magazine, 2 cans of Fisher's Choice baits, 2 packages of Bug Band wipes and a Bug Band wristband, True Turn lure, and a pack of hooks, a Thunder Chicken by Captain Mark Noble, and a Thorogood Boots hat.
Yeah.
And
That
I
it?
think that's it.
Okay. Well, here's the question. Well, first of all, the telephone numbers are 404-872-0750 or 800-972-8255 nationally. And here is the question. In O'Neill's book called O'Neill Outside, and dozens of times, this is an easy question, and dozens of times here on the radio program, I have mentioned my favorite uncle, who, when I was 11 years old, took me to a department store, to a Sears Sears and Roebuck, and bought for me my first rod and reel. The question for the guest book, the radio prize package today is, what was his name? Ooh, what was his name? He was my uncle, and he's the first chapter in the book, and we've mentioned him several times. And further explanation, just for a moment, is that generally questions for the radio prize package are things that you would not know unless you listen to the program or watch the television show. Generally listen to the radio program. So anyway, it's kind of an award or reward, if you will, for people who take the time to get up early in the morning and listen to the show. We've got a lot of truckers, and so we do enjoy that. What's the old saying? America's needs run by truck, something like that. You're supposed to be able to help
Drawing a
me
blank.
with that stuff.
I don't know.
America's needs arrive by truck.
I
or
bet
something like
some
that.
trucker can call and tell us.
Yeah, I'll bet some can. 29 after the hour. It's in the middle of August. Fishing is very well defined now. It's almost too hot for trout fishing in streams, unless you're going to keep the trout, because if you hook them and fight, if the water's above 72 degrees, they probably die. Bass are deep, stripers are deep. Fishing is very well defined, whether it's catfish or stripers or bass or spotted bass or whatever the case might be. So what do we spend our time doing now? Well, in Georgia at least, and in most of the states across the country, then it's time to start thinking about whitetail deer hunting. The whitetail deer by far is the most targeted fur-bearing animal in the United States for hunting. By far. So, now is the time for you to begin your scouting. I know I had a question one time, and the question was, O'Neill, I hunt first part of the season, but I don't ever see any deer. my answer to the question is, are there any signs that if there are any deer there? Are there tracks? Are there paths, routes, trails? Believe me, if there are deer on the property where you hunt or that you own or whatever the case might be, they will let you know they're there. I am puzzled sometimes, and that's okay if you go hunting and you don't see anything. That's all right. But I'm puzzled sometimes when people make deer hunting is not as difficult as a lot of people make it out to be. These white-tailed deer are not ghosts. They, let me do this here. They're not ghosts. You can see them, and you can see evidence of their population. So, hunt where the deer are. That's the very first thing. You got to hunt where deer exist, or you're not ever going to see any. 404-872-0750, 800-972-8255. I would have thought somebody would have gotten the radio prize package right away. What do you think? Are you not listening?
I am. I'm doing other things
Oh.
too. But oh gosh, yeah, I thought that was
There's
really going to be
nobody
easy.
calling. I don't know why that is.
I don't either.
Paul, are you not getting any calls, or did we lose you? How about that? 404-872-0750, 800-972-8255. Well, there's one.
Yeah,
Yes,
we've
ma'am?
had that. We've asked that question in a different form many
Yes.
times. Yeah.
The first chapter in O'Neill Outside, and I mentioned him many times, the uncle that bought for me my first rod and reel. Self-serving, I know, but for God's sakes, it could be a sports trivia question. It's not something you can sit around and look up on your computer, I can tell you that. So one of the things I'd like for you to be able to give some attention to, because it's worthwhile, is, and I'll get back to the deer hunting in a moment, go to O'Neill Outside website. Scroll down the page just a little bit, and you'll see the Zach Brown guest book. And if you will leave a question, a statement, an observation on the Zach Brown guest book at my website at O'Neill Outside, and if we use your question on the show, on the television show, Zach Brown will send you a Southern Grind knife. And now this is not something that comes from some foreign country that was made for 10 cents. No, this is a Jackal Black and Tan knife, retail value like $150, and this is the kind of knife you keep forever and will to your children or to someone else. And it's made in America. It's made right down there in Fayetteville. No, Peachtree City, Georgia. Peachtree City. Yes, ma'am, you're looking at me. Why?
I was laughing at the way you said Fayetteville.
Fayetteville. Did I do that?
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
man.
much.
I don't have an accent, do I?
No.
No. Nah. Okay,
I
we do have a
certainly
prize
don't.
package winner, so you can stop calling about that. Then I'm gonna get to that right now. But then we still have that question out there. Remember, if you were awarded a fishing trip, you and a buddy, to go with any of the television stars, Dance, Roland, Jimmy, any of these people, Van Damme, Hank Parker, who would it be?
Who would you go with?
Bill. I think Bill Dance. Or Jimmy. Or Hank. Or Roland.
I do. I would go with
Who?
Bill.
Bill Dance? Yeah. Okay, have we got time for this? I think we do right quick. Let's talk to Corey. And Corey is calling from Canton, Georgia. C-A-N-T-O-N, Canton, Georgia. Corey, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And who is my favorite uncle that bought me that rod and reel?
Uncle Ben.
Hey, how did you know that?
I've listened to the show.
Hey, that's what it's supposed to work. Yeah,
I'm
Uncle
an
Ben,
early
he bought my
riser.
first rod and reel. So how's the fishing for you, Corey?
It's good.
Okay. All right. It's early, isn't it, Corey?
It is early.
It is early. All right, my good friend, I'm going to put you on hold here, and we'll scoop up the information. I'll get Paul to put you on hold. We'll get the information from you and give us a couple of weeks to send you the prize package. Does that work for you?
That works.
Okay, go back to sleep, Corey.
I'm going to try to go fishing.
Hey, good for you. It's a great day to go fishing. Anytime's a great day to go fishing, and I wish you luck.
That's right. Thank you very much.
You bet. You started out the day right. Okay, let's put him on hold there, Paul. And this is O'Neill. With O'Neill outside, I got to get out of here. We have, when we get back from this little break, we'll have a conversation with Milton Crabapple. You guys stay right there. Good morning, boys and girls, from Black Powder headquarters and the Bojangles studio high on Sassafras Mountain. CDA presents Real Tree Radio. Welcome to a brand new, unused Saturday morning. Minutes after the hour, and you're listening to O'Neill Outside, and we're going to have a conversation right now with my good friend Milton Crabapple. Good morning, Milton.
O'Neill?
Yes, sir.
Milton Crabapple.
Yes, sir. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine. Better every day.
Well, that's good. That's good. You up and around, jogging again?
Well, no, I'm not doing any of that. Now, what Milton is referring to is a couple of weeks ago, I picked up something really heavy and I blew a disc out in my back, and so I've had to have some surgery, and so I've been sort of crippled up a little bit. But I'm doing fine now, sir.
Well, it's making my back hurt just to hear you talking about it.
Yeah, that's a new pain level that I had never witnessed before.
There's something, I'll tell you.
Emergency.
You know, it's hot these days.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, it's hard to get out there and go fishing or do anything. It's so hot here in August. But one thing folks can do now and catch a bunch of fish is fish at night.
Yes, they can. Good point, sir.
You know, you can get out on some of these lakes and them fish come up and start biting like bass. You know, me and Dude get out there on old Man Eater's pond sometimes. If we're going to fish in the morning, but we'll just go out there 2 or 3 hours before daylight and fish.
Good.
Fish late after dark, and you know you can put on one of them top water, what they call a buzz bait.
Yes.
Now, and drag that thing across the water, and I'm telling you, them things will tear that thing all to pieces.
Yes, they will. That's a good point. I'm glad you called about that. Yes, indeed.
But now, what you need to do, O'Neill, lots of folks don't realize, I like to use a white one, or kind of a chartreuse and white colored one in the daytime. When at night you need to switch over to a black one.
That's a good point.
On account of doing that, it seems like it'd be the opposite. It seems like you'd want to use a light colored one at night and a dark one in the daytime, but what it is at night, when them fish look up, they can see it's light up there, and anything dark that goes across that sky, they can see it.
Yes, very attractive.
So it's the opposite of what you think. You ought to use a light-colored one in the daytime and a black one at night. And I'm telling you, you just ought to try it now if you want to catch some bass.
Well, that's good. That's a good point,
You know,
Milton.
I learned that from my third cousin. He's a fishing guide.
I see. What's his name?
His name's Swampy Crabapple.
Swampy? Okay.
He runs Swampy's Cheap Discount Guide Service. Now, I'm telling you, he's something. He knows a lot about hunting and fishing.
I'll bet he does. With a name
You
like
know, he's
Swampy.
got a good deal. He says, Swampy's Cheap Discount Guide Service, you provide the boat, the motor, the bait, the tackle, the food, and the beer, and he provides everything else.
Okay. He sounds
Yes,
like
sir.
he'd be a great target to go fishing.
Oh, he's a good one, you know, and he lives. It's easy to find his place, so it's easy to pick him up on the way to the fishing, you know, and take him with you.
Okay, where do you have to pick him up?
At his house.
Oh,
But, you know, he's been doing it a long time. Only his motto is, you book a trip with us and we'll take you for a ride.
oh. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I've got to give Swampy a try.
Well, you ought to now. He'd love to fish with you.
I'll bet
He
so.
listens to you all the time.
All right, well, good. He's probably listening right now, waiting for the waiting for somebody to come pick him up, huh?
Yeah, he may be. He may be. You never know. But anyway, well, I just wanted to touch in with you this morning.
Well, let me ask you a
you know
question.
that last fella you talked to, Corey?
Yes?
He was on his way fishing. I hope he don't fall out of the boat this morning. And he sounded like he was about half asleep.
Well, I know. I think we woke him up.
Well,
Milton, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
If you had the opportunity to go fishing with Bill Dance or Roland Martin or some of these TV stars that are on television or these professional fishermen, which one would it be?
Well, it'd be Bill Dance for me. There ain't no doubt about it.
Right. Okay. Why?
I've been listening to him for a long time.
Yes, he's a good guy. Good fella.
I've been listening to him, good gosh, probably 40 years, I reckon.
Correct.
You know, he learned a lot of what he knows from Gadabout Crabapple.
Oh.
Now, he was my great uncle. He was a guy way back yonder before Bill Dance.
Okay, get about.
He was a good one.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'll bet he was.
He taught Bill Dance lots of stuff.
Next time
Well,
I
stop
see.
by the jail if you get a chance.
I will. Milton, thanks for
Much
calling,
obliged.
pal. Oh, Lord help. Okay, let's talk to Eric is calling from Sandy Springs on O'Neill Outside. Good morning, Eric. Is Eric there? Uh-oh, if I'd pushed the right button, then maybe I could talk to Eric. I'll learn how to do this after about the 3rd century. Good morning, Eric.
See light, push button, get treat.
Yes.
Well, if I had to pick anybody of the professional realm,
Okay.
it would be Jimmy Houston.
Okay. Why is that?
If I could, well, I watched him a lot growing up. I think he's an awesome fisherman. But if I could go back and go with anyone in the world, I'd bring back my grandfather who taught me to fish on the Chesapeake Bay. I'm 51 years old, and I still have memories as 6, 7, 8 years old with a rod and reel, a rig that he would hook up with 3 gold hooks on it. We wouldn't even bait them, drop them over the boat, and pull up croakers nonstop.
Oh, boy.
I still remember that today.
Well, that's a marvelous memory.
So Jimmy Houston for the professional.
Okay.
And my grandfather for the rest of my life.
Well, good. I didn't know your grandfather, of course, but I'm sure the memories are great, and your choice of Jimmy Houston is a good one. And he is I've been around Jimmy a few times, and Jimmy is very smart. You know, you spend some time with people, you know, it doesn't take you long to know that this guy is really smart. And Jimmy is.
Well, it's not just the fishing nowadays. It's the marketing. It's the business of who you are. And you know this as being who you are. It's enjoyable to get out there, but you have to pay your rent and you have to pay your
Correct.
bills. And so it's a business, and it's how you market yourself. And amazingly enough, you've been able to find a job that pays you to do what you love.
Yes, indeed. Very fortunate. But I
up
can
the good
tell you,
work.
I can tell you though, Eric, if you want a radio show to do, I'll give you this one. How about that?
My day rate is way too high.
Oh, good for you.
I've worked behind the scenes. I'd rather work behind the scenes than be in front of the camera.
I got you. I know
All
the
right.
feeling, sir. Hey, great call, Eric. Thank you, sir. Have a great weekend.
Okay.
There you go. Hey, let's see. It's 48 after the hour. We got anything going on? You got anything going on Facebook this morning?
No, just people saying good morning and.
Are they anybody saying who they go fishing with?
No.
No.
So far,
Okay, ended
I
that
don't
sentence
see
with a
one.
with.
No, I don't see one yet.
Okay, let's, we'll wait for the next call. at 404-872-0750, 800-972-8255. It's 48 after the hour. And one of the examples that I told you about going to O'Neill Outside webpage and the Zach Brown guest book. This is the kind of question that that you can leave there. And if we use your question on the television show, Zach Brown will send you a knife, and it's good stuff. Now, this was a question from Anthony Kamenskap from West Union, South Carolina. He said, how important is cover scent when hunting whitetail in the U.S.? Anthony, that is the most important thing. If the whitetail deer whose sense of smell is 10,000 times better than yours, if he smells you or anything out of the ordinary, then he is spooked and he will not go near you if he smells you. Now, I will tell you this. If he smells you, that doesn't necessarily register with him. He's not that smart for him to say, oh, there's a human over there with a gun. No. But it's something that he smells that it makes him wary, so he leaves. And how do you take care of that? Cloak, clothes wash, sprays, and be sure and not go to breakfast on the way to the woods or pump gas and everything on the way to the woods, which is a whole different subject. 50 after the hour right now. Let's talk to Charles. Let me punch the right button. Charles is talking to O'Neill on O'Neill Outside this morning. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning, O'Neill. How are you, sir?
Lovely. And you? You're looking forward to a good weekend?
Yes, sir. I'm on my way to work now. I'm a truck driver.
Okay, good for you. Everybody's got to earn a living, and that's a good way to do it. Who, out of all these TV guys then, who might you pick to go fishing?
Well, I like all of them, but I particularly like Hank Parker.
Yes.
He's a down-home guy that I really enjoy watching his shows when I get the time to see one. But I would like to go fishing with you sometime, O'Neill.
Well, you're very kind. I consider that a compliment. You're right about Hank. Hank is very soft-spoken. He's got a nice, soft voice. He doesn't take himself too seriously. And one of the things I would tell you that might surprise you, Hank's always got a joke to tell.
Yeah.
He's always got a joke. When I see him at shows and things of that nature, he says, "Come here, I got a joke to tell you." And he's always got a joke, and it's always funny.
Yes, sir.
So that would be a good pick.
O'Neill, I enjoy your show. I listen to you every Saturday morning while I'm turning these 18 wheels, and you just keep the good work up.
Good deal.
Appreciate it.
And, that's a compliment, and I thank you for that very, very much. It's 52 after the hour. Let's Richard and Mark, everybody, you guys just hold on, if you will. I'm going to muddle through the last minute of before the break. It's 52 after the hour. Yes, ma'am.
Do you want me to give you some?
Please.
Okay. Matt McGee says he would fish with Andy Montgomery and Captain McFarland.
Oh, Captain Mac.
McFarland
Okay.
would be wonderful. Let's see. Mark Ward said he would fish with someone called Big Fish Bobby Lane.
But that's one of the professional fishermen.
Okay.
Bobby
Said
Lane.
He met
He's a
him, and he's a
professional
great
fisherman.
guy. Ricky Lee Thomas said he would go fishing with Bill Dance, but he would wear his UGA hat
Good.
to cover up that ugly T.
Yeah, that's Bill's signature, that T and those big sunglasses.
And let's see.
And who else? Then we
I
got to
think
go.
Vince Dooley would be fun to fish with.
Oh, how about that?
Yes,
That's a
that would be,
surprise
yeah.
answer, isn't it?
And someone that he knows went trout fishing with him and said he is an outstanding fly fisherman.
I'll bet he is. Okay, it's almost 54 after the hour. The telephone numbers are 404-872-0750, 800-972-8255. This is O'Neill with Woman Williams, Karen Green, Paul, and Brian, and we'll be back. Good morning, boys and girls, from Black Powder headquarters and the Bojangles studio high on Sassafras Mountain. CVA presents Real Tree Radio. Welcome to a brand new, unused Saturday morning. Well, we've got a lot of calls this morning. Want to get to every single one of them. Let's just dive right in. This is O'Neill outside, and let's talk now to Richard calling from West Virginia. Good morning, Richard. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As far as somebody you'd like to go fishing with, the only one I can think of, I mean, he's nationally known. I heard you mention him before because he's the only person professional fisherman I ever got to talk to, and that would be Hank Parker.
Yes.
So I would probably go fishing with him.
Good. That's an excellent choice. He's a good guy.
What I wanted to ask about, what I called about was gnats, G-N-A-T-S, those little critters that are around all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know any way to get rid of those things?
Well, there's all sorts of scents, if you will, and dispensers that will help. The one I would recommend, there's a company called Bug Band, Bugband, and you can buy their products on the internet, and they have a little battery-powered dispenser that puts out a fragrance, and the fragrance is that of a flower. It's a, what is it, honey? What's that flower that's the Bug Band?
I think it's a geranium.
Geranium. It's a geranium, and the scent from a geranium repels mosquitoes, gnats, and flies and other flying insects. And if you have to use that in the deer stand, if you happen to be hunting, then it's a fragrance of a flower which helps cover your scent. It's called Bug Band, and it really
get
works.
Those in the store?
Yes. You can get it at Walmart, I believe, and Bass Pro Shop, and you can buy it on the internet. Bug Band.
Do you have to have open air? Because I want to use it in my apartment.
Well, sure. Yeah, it works. And again, it's not it's not a medicinal smell. It's a fragrance of a flower. Richard, I got to go, pal. Have a great weekend. I got to run. This is O'Neill outside. Another hour of outdoors headed your way when we return.